Assalamu alaikum. आप सबको आज़ादी मुबारक. On behalf of Pakistan Club, a very warm welcome to all of you to our virtual event in commemoration of Pakistan's 74th Independence Day, and a very happy independence to everyone who has gathered here to celebrate this auspicious occasion. Distinguished participants, last year, UN Pakistan Club celebrated Pakistan's Independence Day at the UN at the Delegates Lounge in a simple yet elegant manner. Unfortunately, this year, due to the global pandemic and closure of the UN complex, we were unable to convene at the UN headquarters. But the extraordinary and the unprecedented situation of the global pandemic and this reliance on technology has narrowed the gaps and made us even more inclusive. Therefore, we are fortunate to be joined also by our colleagues across UN duty stations. We are greatly honored to welcome our guests, His Excellency Ambassador Munir Akram, Permanent Representative of Pakistan to the UN New York. A few words on the occasion of 74th Independence Day of Pakistan and its spirit. As a nation of more than 210 million people, we are celebrating 74th Independence Day of Pakistan amid a slew of global challenges, economic, environmental, health, which have become more complex with inequalities exposed by the pandemic. In Pakistan, I think we're still fortunate for being among a handful of countries where virus cases have been dropping in recent weeks, despite that the long-lasting impact on the economy. Excellencies, distinguished guests, as you're aware that Pakistanis, be they at home or abroad, and in whatever their capacity, are serving the cause of this great nation. Our contribution to the world, like that from our Nobel laureates like Dr. Abdul Salam Khan to Malala Yousafzai to Pakistani diaspora abroad, is well recognized. Also at the UN, Pakistanis have made their country very proud. Pakistani staff has contributed immensely to the noble work of the UN and the multilateralism. We have pioneered important and historic initiatives in sustainable development, peacekeeping, peace building, humanitarian, and other areas. You're all aware that our brothers and sisters have made ultimate sacrifice and laid down their lives for the cause of the global peace and stability, serving under the UN banner. The patriotic zeal among Pakistanis, especially those abroad, is as strong as ever. Pakistanis will never let Pakistan be a country on a brink. With the grace of Allah, Pakistan has and will always remain stable and will overcome its challenges of today and tomorrow. On this auspicious occasion, I will make one humble plea, considering the most potent threat that we have been warned against, which is the climate change. I urge all my colleagues, and through you especially the younger generations, to step up your personal efforts in preservation of our ecosystem. Plant more trees, make donations to the tree plantation drives, especially in your local communities in Pakistan. Adapt sustainable lifestyles, reduce waste, and value our precious natural resources such as water and energy. Pakistan is a country where we'll never be third-rate citizens. Therefore, let's recommit to strive for Pakistan, where, unlike other places, blacks, browns, white, tall or short, Muslim or non-Muslims, no matter their caste, creed, or religion, will matter. In Pakistan, everybody matters. Everybody counts. And if I may borrow the expression from SDGs, and in a real sense of term, beyond the diplomatic jargons and its punchlines, I firmly believe that Pakistan is the country with the commitment and capabilities where truly no one will leave behind. Given our huge potential, let us commit also to the legacy of great Qaid and its timeless message of peace and harmony in unity, faith, and discipline, which is reflective of basic ethos and components necessary for a strong nation. Thank you very much indeed. Excellencies, distinguished participants, we are very happy and honored to be joined by His Excellency Ambassador Munir Akram, the Permanent Representative of Pakistan to the United Nations, whom I would request to say a few words. Ambassador.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Irfan. And thank you to the United Nations Pakistan Club for having organized this virtual event, and I look forward to participating in future in-person events on the occasion of Pakistan's Independence Day. This is the 74th anniversary of our independence, and I believe the first sentiment that all of us must entertain is the sentiment of gratitude. A gratitude for the existence of Pakistan, for the creation of Pakistan. Because if our forefathers, if the Qaid did not have the vision for a homeland for the Muslims of the subcontinent, today we would be suffering the same fate as our brothers are suffering in India, and even more, our brothers and sisters are suffering in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Pakistan has survived many adversities for the last 75 years, and it has proved itself to be a resilient nation. We have emerged as a strong power, as an influential country, especially in international affairs and on the world stage. And a lot of this is due to our participants at the United Nations and international organizations. And also, I must add, to Pakistani diplomats. I am a member of the Pakistan Foreign Service, even though not on the cadre as yet, but a proud member. And it has been one of the great honor and pleasures of my life to have belonged to the Pakistani Foreign Service, a service which has made great contributions to the preservation and progress of Pakistan. The agreements concluded, the disasters averted, the leverage created, the influence that has spread. This is due to our capable, dedicated diplomatic service. And I would like to recall and affirm that today. As the older generation, which I represent, is fading, and the younger generation assumes its central stage on the role of Pakistan's diplomacy in international affairs, it is, I think, with confidence that we see a younger generation which is smarter, which is more knowledgeable, which is more resilient, and more ingenuous. And I believe that Pakistan's future is in capable hands as this young generation assumes its responsibilities. We must keep our unity, and we must keep our faith in our capabilities. It is that faith which has kept us on the path of progress and survival. And today we face great challenges, challenges of security and challenges of development, challenges of the COVID crisis, of achieving the SDGs, of averting climate catastrophe. In all these, I believe that Pakistanis, our diplomats, as well as those who have served and are serving with the international organizations, especially the United Nations, have a critical role to play. And I am confident that they will play that role, and that Pakistan's progress, its preservation, despite the challenges, is a certainty. I thank you very much for this opportunity to speak to all of you.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. And we are really honored. Thank you for your participation